You all know how important Colorado's forests are to this state. 22.6 million acres of forest land that we believe is so critical to the quality of life for all of Colorado. As well, it's critical for clean water, for our wildlife habitat, and for our tourism and recreation economies. Put all the clusters that are considered tourism together, they represent the second biggest economic activity in the state. We also know that our forests are at risk. One of the biggest risks is the mountain pine beetle. This epidemic has decimated more than 1.5 million acres of mature lodgepole pines. And we understand that we're not close yet to seeing the end of the decimation, just given the number of acres that we have that are still vulnerable to infection. It's not just the beetle that's wreaking havoc. We're now in the 5th or 6th year of drought. Other insects, a lack of forest management to some extent, years of fire suppression, and then rapid sustained growth in the red zone are all taking their toll on the forests. The first three bills were all sponsored by Senator Gibbs. Senate Bill 71, co-sponsored by Senator Gibbs and Representative Christine Scanlon, extends a one-year forest restoration pilot program that we created last year. We'll keep the program alive through 2012 and put $1 million a year into different local projects. This year, we funded 12 different restoration projects. Senate Bill 221, that's Senator Gibbs and again, Representative Scanlon. It authorized the State Water Resource and Power Development Authority to issue up to $50 million in bonds to pay for watershed protection and forest health projects. House Bill 1269, that's Representative Al White, who's here along with his co-sponsor in the Senate, Dan Gibbs, provides a sales tax exemption for the sale of lumber and other wood products from beetle-killed trees. Restoring healthy forests requires a commitment to promoting a restoration economy. This exemption will run through July the 1st of 2014. It gives cities and counties the options of doing their own sales tax exemption as well. House Bill 1241, Representative Scanlon and Senator Gail Schwartz, changes the name of the Colorado Watershed Protection Fund state tax checkoff to the Healthy Rivers Fund. It also extends the checkoff for 3 more years through 2010. The state uses the fund to award grants for property restoration and protection in watershed areas. House Bill 1110 by Representative Whitwer and Senator Kopp. It creates a 5-year program that allows landowners to deduct the costs of wildfire mitigation up to $2,500 from their state income tax. Lastly, House Bill 1318 by Representative Lundberg and Senator Jack Taylor creates a voluntary beetle mitigation fund. The public will be able to contribute online, and the Colorado State Forest Service will use those dollars to mitigate the beetle infestation on state-owned land. So it's a great package of bills, and it really is in line with our protection of healthy forests.
We're dealing with a unique phenomenon right now in the high country, and I believe that these bills will be a step in the right direction to help make our community safer, help bring resources to the ground, and really try to bring a negative into a positive. We have 1.5 million acres of dead lodgepole pine, and much of what you see around us are the dead lodgepole pine. But we can do a lot to help mitigate some of the challenges. With the reauthorization of last year's House Bill 1130 and this year's Senate Bill 71, a photo like this. I see Mayor Cleveland over here. This is the West Vale project where there's a fire break, and it will help protect those folks that live within that community. This is just one example of 12 different projects that were funded last year, and with this year's reauthorization, my hope is that we'll be able to continue to help look at cost-sharing grants